Hello and welcome back. This is Cosmic Ninja and this is episode 2 of Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm coming to you. Yes, both episodes were made back to back, so there are no comments on the first one yet. But the upload times are going to be completely separate. And the reason I did that is because I was actually having a lot of fun playing, so I decided to go ahead and make the second episode while I could. So, we are starting here where we left off last episode. The only thing that changed is Tawny woke us up. So let's go see what she wants. And look, there's even a map on the wall with that strange cutout right there. What is right there? Nobody knows. Look, that's Tawny. We are now going to go to the roof. The only other floor on this hotel of 6 stories. You can't go into any other rooms even though you see the doors and they give you the option. You can't even look around up here. You do see Prism Tower and some of the other locations you're going to have to go to. You can climb up onto the roofs of some of these buildings, not all of them yet, or at least I haven't yet. I've just figured out how to use rolling to my advantage. You can catch Pokemon on the roof. You can be challenged by alphas on the roof. You'll find a lot more alphas on the roofs than you will find on the ground. So, oh, and there's also going to be one submission where you have to catch all 5 colors of the Flabébés. Good luck catching orange. That's the one I'm having trouble. Or is it green? I have blue, I have white, I have red, I have yellow. Whatever the 5th color is, I think it's orange. Escape from the battle zone has been completed, which was in our last episode. And it's one reason why I did these two back to back, because they're kind of connected. So far, I will continue with the graphic comments. I do enjoy this so much. The graphics aren't half bad. I mean, yeah, they'd be a little better for the Switch, but they're doing better than Paldea, and especially better than Galar. Um, and the graphics, I mean, for Pokemon games, they're getting there. They're trying. A new life in Lumino City. Well, the lobby. That's where we'll go. I will hardly ever go back to the roof unless I'm just playing around. Kind of like the big championship thing they did in the anime. My wish is that I want a Chimchar. Make one up here. Find a Sinnoh, grab me one, bring it back. Or bring me back a shiny Froakie. Oh yeah, the jacket. Eventually, you can buy clothes. You'll earn enough money to buy clothes. And that thousand goes up quickly. 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000. It climbs. But I mean, after a while, you don't notice that you're having to fight for your life through these portions of the city. And the sections do get bigger. They do start off kind of small, and you have to backtrack. I mean, once you hit your mark, you just leave the area and go find your whoever you're supposed to challenge. I thought the challenger was in the area the first time. See, this is the part I wish we could skip. Be like, I know how that works. Basically, push Y. Because just like Arceus, the Pokemon can attack you too. This is one of the team members. Yeah, standing next to you in the green. So far, I will say this much: there's a lot of hand holding in the beginning of the game of this game. Look, it's a Totodile, and I have a Chikorita. I wonder who's going to win. Because type matchups is not a thing. Yay, Sepik. Who will win? Not me. There's also level 5. It had no fire moves. I think we're gonna go here. All right, now we're off. Not only let us venture off and do our own thing yet. All right, we're about to enter wild area number one. Um, we only have Chikorita right now. I think we're supposed to talk to Tawny for a second. Okay, maybe not. There's just a handful of Pokemon in this area. Um, like Fletchinder, which we'll definitely be catching one. Yeah. Okay, she uses some Pokeballs, and then we can get started. I like she explains it. He goes, Pokemon. Look, there's a Banary. Not Banary. Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Banary's in here too. They put both the rabbits. Okay. That Pichu, by the way, is really hard to catch. Because it sees you, it runs. But there's this another area into that little area where Pichu is hiding. So I wonder. Yep, can't break those yet. I think there's a Bellsprout here too. Do you have potions? No. I'll take some potions. Hmm. Scatterbug, Caterpie. You don't have to catch everything you see. A Reap is also. You can collect these. I don't know if they're good for, but you can collect them. And then, last but not least, you get a shiny Marie later. Part of a story. So you don't really have to have this one on your team. You don't want him. Um, and then the last Pokemon that's on this area, those rocks are blocking. See the rocks back here? You have to be able to break those to get up high. And that would be Pichu. Now, if to find out how you make sure you got all of them in that area, just push the plus button, and we're missing one. Who we're missing? Bellsprout. All right, so go ahead and collect this. We'll have to learn how to break rocks here soon. I need something for him to lock onto. I think Bunnelby can. That Scatterbug we got. Oh, nope, nope, maybe, nope. It's either Flexing or Pidgey is the last one in this area. And here is the research lab. So we have made it through the wild area one. We've caught all but one Pokemon in that area. And by the way, you can press the X button, bring up your menu. Right at the beginning, you only have four options, but you will eventually fill in all six of those, and you can save right here. Ta-da! Yes, it is the 26th, but the time is not correct. Okay. We'll keep Fletchinger. We'll move you down. Move down. We have made it to the research lab. It looks a lot more different than the first one. They have remodeled. Yeah, if you answer no, it's not just me. She'll say, yes, that's right, you have your Pokemon. So, I have another save file. Um, I'll show you real quick under my main one. Um, so yeah, the this one she says, that's right, your Pokemon are a part of you or something like that. So, but yeah, that must be a Rotom tablet. Do you see the emblem on the back of the chair and on the laptop? And that would be one of the six. See, Mabel's research. You go down here. You can go ahead and claim. But no, see, the Team Flare logo is on the chair and laptop. Another one, Team Flare. Philion, Gorgeous, Scrafty, Scraggy. They put the memory of it. That's it. Alright. Now let's see if we can teach Rock Smash to somebody. Nope. Guess we're going to need Bumblebee. Let's go catch another Bumblebee. You actually go do a mission with Naveen later. Climb up here. Run and jump. Yep, Pidgey. That should be the final one for this area. We're over here real quick. There's nothing over here I need. Collect every Pokeball you see. Sometimes you get something very good. Sometimes you get something that's blah. Um, that was actually something decent. And there we go. And there's our first revive. And work up. Sorry, I started sneezing. I had to pause real quick. Go up here. Catch up some baby while we're here. Try to catch as many as I can at the beginning. 50-50 odds. Oh, and I actually caught it. I have never figured out how to climb up those yet. You got a great ball. You'll get that long before you can actually ever do anything important with a great ball. Rarely is there anything in this courtyard. You can also come in here. You can only do this so many times. Now, right here is where I like to check. Okay, so we have Zone 1, Wild Area 1. We've caught all 7 Pokemon in that area, which was Caterpie, Pichu, Scatterbug, Fletchling, Pidgey, Reap, and Butterbean. So that means that area is 100%. We don't actually have to ever go back to it. Um, and there always going to have to go around. So with that being said, we're now going to head to the Pokemon Center and heal. Might as well grab these up our way. We're going to heal up. Here we go. What's in here? I've never actually explored this area. And that, folks, is going to be where we're going to end episode 2 of this beautiful Pokemon Legends ZA. Come back for episode 3, where we pick up right where we left off. Going into the hotel here. Oh, a little bit more story. So before we actually go ahead and get this in there. We have completed mission 3. Now, you can go right for that challenge, or you can take on the other wild areas that you have access to, and I'm gonna show you before we actually end this episode. Um, the reason I say that, it gives you more Pokemon to put on your team to build from right at the beginning. Um, and I think that's wise. There's area Wild Area 4 has Honedge and Ghastly, um, which helps a lot. Wild Area 2, I believe it has Badoo, Barnacle, and Starmie. Is it Starry or Starmie? Whichever the first one is. So you can get some decent Pokemon. Alright, but we're not going to battle in the ZA. We're going to head over here. And then we're going to go to our room. And we're going to rest. Alright, folks, this is going to be where we end this episode. I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. And hit that subscribe button. The goal is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of this year, and then next year, 1,000. So, come be a part of that progress and these adventures. And thank you. Later.